The United States and Cuba has concluded their two-day talks in Washington, D.C. without a deal on reopening the embassies, but agreed to meet more in the coming weeks. U.S. Assistant Secretary of State Roberta Jacobson, the chief U.S. negotiator with Cuba, said Friday that the two countries had a highly productive round of talks.
We will persist, inspired by the conviction that engagement and not isolation are the keys to moving forward. We have made significant progress in the last 5 months and are much closer to reestablishing relations and reopening embassies. These are the first steps in the long process of normalization that will allow us to better represent U.S. interests and increase engagement with the Cuban people.
Josephine Navido, Director of U.S. Affairs at the Cuban Foreign Ministry, said the two sides will meet more in the coming weeks on the functioning of the embassies.
During the talks, the Cuban delegation ratified, once diplomatic relations are reestablished, its willingness to address substantial matters on the bilateral agenda, including the lifting of the embargo, among others, which would make it possible to move to the normalization of relations between Cuba and the United States on the basis of respect, sovereign equality, and reciprocity.
The latest round of talks at the State Department focused on logistical and other issues related to the embassies, in particular on freer movement of diplomats and access to the U.S. Embassy by Cuban citizens.